For as long as there's been a family car, Peugeot has had some sort of offering, and while some were good, more recent models have really failed to match up to the best in class. Cars like the Volkswagen Passat, Skoda Superb and Ford Mondeo. Even Korean manufacturers have attracted buyers, but that could all be about to change with this, the 508, the car that promises a more involved driving experience, state-of-the-art technology and of course, more stylish design. So let's start with that design, and the 508 certainly looks more sporty and eye-catching than previous offerings. This sweeping coupe-like profile really sets the tone for the car, and the frameless doors give it a more premium look. These headlamps with daytime running lights that pop out like fangs also give it character that we've not seen before from Peugeot in this class. Now the driver sits quite low behind the wheel, and that echoes the sporty nature of the 508. There's plenty of adjustment for the steering wheel and for the seat, so getting comfortable is relatively straightforward. One slight frustration though is the steering wheel. It is quite small and that might put some people off. It's chopped off at the top and at the bottom. At the top so you can see the instrument binnacle, and at the bottom again just to echo that sporting nature. Overall though, the quality of the materials is a real step up. Now this isn't the first time we've seen Peugeot's iCockpit system, but this is the latest evolution, which means you get the 12.3-inch digital display in front of the driver, and much like Audi's virtual cockpit, it's fully configurable. All models from Allure and above get a 10-inch touchscreen infotainment system, and that controls all the standard features like Bluetooth, DAB radio, sat-nav and car settings. What's also impressive is that no matter which spec you go for, you won't be short of equipment, with all models equipped with climate control, parking sensors, auto lights and wipers and part electric seat adjustment. While the Peugeot is impressive on kit and looks, it can't quite match the very best in class for space. Legroom is good all round and headroom is impressive in the front, but taller passengers in the back may struggle because of that sloping roofline. The seats fold 60/40 to extend the boot space from 487 litres to 1,537 litres. If you want more space though, then an estate version is on the way. One area that Peugeot really needed to improve was its driving manners, and let's be honest, with a car that looks as sporty as this, it needs to be backed up by an engaging drive. Well, things are definitely a step in the right direction. The small steering wheel gives more of a go-kart-like feel, and the ride, which can be a little on the firm side at times, is less wishy-washy than its predecessor. Now, as you'd expect, there's a mix of petrol and diesel engines to choose from. The diesels are more capable rather than sparkling performance-wise, with the most powerful 177 brake horsepower 2 litre doing the 0 to 60 dash in around 8 seconds. If you're after a more spirited drive, then one of the two 1.6 litre petrols with either 177 or 222 brake horsepower will be the ones to go for. Both are able to hit 60 from standstill in under 8 seconds and have a higher top speed. Drive them carefully and they should return a more than respectable 50 miles per gallon. Unsurprisingly, the diesels are more frugal, ranging between 60 and 76 miles per gallon. But the most noticeable engine to talk about is the Blue HDI, which emits under 100 grams per kilometre of CO2. That's good news for company car drivers. Now, one of the areas that Peugeot really has improved is the technology that's available as an optional extra. You can have adaptive cruise control, where the car will actually come to a halt in traffic on a motorway and then pull away without you having to touch any of the pedals. There's also a fully autonomous parking system which will allow you to park the car without touching the steering wheel or any of the pedals. And you can also have night vision. Now that's technology that normally was reserved for high-end luxury cars. It really shows Peugeot's intention in this class. Overall, the 508 is an attractive proposition, especially for company car drivers. It certainly looks more exciting than Peugeot family cars of old. It has impressively high levels of equipment, and it's the sort of car you can actually enjoy driving. Downsides? Well, headroom is limited for taller passengers in the back, and overall space isn't as impressive as rivals like the Mondeo or Superb, plus the ride can be a little firm at times.